Let's start over because I just got that notice. I want to ask you a question that I want you to ponder for a moment. Do you feel free? As you ponder this, I want to read something to you that my husband sent me last week. You are powerful, and you are free to make your reality as you wish it to be. You are powerful. You are free to live your heart's desire. You are powerful, and you are free to be all that you are in every moment. You are powerful, and you are free to love your life, love yourself, love others, and do the things that bring you joy and do the things that you love. When I read this message, I had to get really honest with myself. Do I really feel free? Do I believe what I just read? No, honestly. There were parts of this message that I can honestly say I do not believe and have not seen in my life. So the next question I had to ask myself was, why? Well, it's pretty simple. I believe something different. I do believe God has given me power. Absolutely. But I have limited that power to a very small box in several categories of my life. I want to give you an example. 3 John 2, which is an amazing truth, is a verse I believe in part. But unless I am seeing all of it in my life, there's obviously parts I don't believe. I have a few different versions of this, so I'll read you each of the versions. King James Version. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. The Passion Translation. Beloved friend, I pray that you are prospering in every way and that you continually enjoy good health, just as your soul prospers. Amplified Version. Beloved, I pray that in every way you may succeed and prosper and be in good health physical, just as I know you should prosper spiritually. And then the last one is the Message. I pray for good fortune in everything you do and for your good health, that your everyday affairs prosper as well as your soul. That's the Message. The word prosper here is the Greek word edume, and it means to be brought along to a smooth and prosperous journey, or to be continually prospered until success in every way. The Aramaic can be translated as much as succeeds you. Edume is a state of being. It's a state of flourishing and a state of fulfillment. So I ask myself, do I feel free in every category? Am I in a state of being that flourishes and is fulfilled? Or am I in a state that binds me, limits me, holds on to, stymies, encases, or enslaves any part of me? The statement sent to me said that I am free to, be all that I am in every moment, free to love my life, free to love myself, free to love others, free to do the things that bring me joy, free to do the things that I love. The next thing I had to look at was this question. Is this even biblical? These are really kind words. But is this even God's heart or just kind words? So I went to God's heart, his word, and I spent some time in Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes was written by Solomon. Have you ever spent time there? It's pretty interesting. He was given wisdom from God. And in Ecclesiastes chapters 1 and 2, Solomon is pretty morose. He says life is awful, it has no purpose, no meaning, blah, blah, blah. But as he continues working on his inner being, he soon shifts to a more positive view. And in chapter 5, Solomon encourages God's people to discover and enjoy the riches of life that God has given. Chapter 5, verse 18, behold, that which I have seen. It is good and comely for one to eat and to drink, and to enjoy the good of all his labor that he hath taken under the sun all the days of his life, which God giveth him for his portion. Every man, as to whom God hath given riches and wealth, and hath given him power to eat, therefore, and to take his portion, and to rejoice in his labor. This is the gift of God. For he shall not much remember the days of his life, because God answered him in the joy of his heart. Solomon is encouraging us to enjoy the rewards God provides in life. Fresh air, sunshine, abundance, whatever abundance is to you. I have found myself many times not allowing myself to enjoy abundance. It may sound weird to you, but it's true. I have either felt guilty for having fun, guilty for having more than I needed, guilty for expressing my joy. Let me be honest, God does not motivate through fear or guilt. So that feeling is not from Him. Well, then where's it coming from? It's coming from within my own thoughts. False belief systems that I have built have told me I can only enjoy life to this point, to this level. I'm not allowed to go any further. That is a lie. Ecclesiastes 9:9. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest all the days of the life of thy vanity. For he hath given thee under the sun all the days of thy vanity. For that is thy portion in this life, and thy labor which thou takest under the sun. Solomon is saying to the husband, enjoy life with the wife that you love all the days of your life. The word vanity is not a negative word. It doesn't mean worthless in this point. It means our lives are short. They're but a vapor. They're fleeting. They're temporary. He's saying, since you have a short life, could you please just enjoy it? Because God gave it to you to enjoy. One beautiful truth that each of these verses all conclude is that God is the one who gives. God is the one who wants you to enjoy life, who wants me to enjoy life. I am a child of the Most High God. He is my source and my life. It is not life itself that brings joy, but because God chose to love me, He freely gives abundance to me and I get to enjoy it. But just as He can only give that which I can handle in responsibilities, He can only bless me as big as I allow Him to. If I go to God, closed fist, begging, doubting, fearful, I limit His ability to bless me. I limit the flow. I squeeze the hose in half. I limit the abundance. This is just not a place I want to be anymore. I want to open-armed, fearlessly, without worry, without doubt, without fear, uninhibitedly thank Him for His abundance and then expect it. An abundance of joy, an abundance of peace, an abundance of ice cream, because I really like ice cream. I want an abundance of laughter, abundance of travel, because I really love to travel. Open, ready to receive. I want to close with two verses. John 8, I'm going to do 35 and 36, a couple different versions. This one is the NIV, and it says, now a slave has not permanent place in the family, but a son belongs to it forever. So if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. NIV. Here's the Amplified of verse 36. So if the Son makes you free, then you are unquestionably free. King James. If the Son therefore makes you free, you shall be free indeed. Young's Literal Translation. If then the Son may make you free, in reality, you shall be free. And then TPT. So if the Son sets you free from sin, then become a true son and be unquestionably free. The words that were spoken to me are, you are powerful and you are free to make your reality as you wish it to be. You are powerful and you are free to live your heart's desire. You are powerful and you are free to be all that you are in every moment. You are powerful and you are free to love your life, love yourself, love the things you do, the things that bring you joy and others. 2 Corinthians 3:17 says, for the Lord is spirit, and wherever the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. It is God in Christ inside of me. His Spirit is with me wherever I go. I am the only one that slows the freedom down. I'm the only one that squeezes the freedom and doesn't allow it to flow in my life. And I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to live in a place of gratitude, no matter what the circumstances, and I am going to expect abundance. I'm going to expect freedom. I'm going to expect joy because I am powerful and I am free. So Heidi's going to close with this song that I love.